number 5 of making over my bedroom. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe so you get notified every time I post a new video. If you're already following me, well, thank you very much. My name is Noor. I'm the creator and the photographer and editor and everything of Furniture_Makeover. I have a channel here on YouTube. It's a new channel that I post a video every Friday at 5 and 3 to 4 shorts every week. I also post on Instagram at Furniture_Makeover. If you're interested to follow me, you'll be able to see my stories and check everything that I post day by day. I started a series of making over my bedroom and I challenged myself to complete it in a timely manner. Every week I have to have an update for me to be able to video it and post it on YouTube, and I have been really committed. It's episode number 5 weeks in a row. I started with this bedroom when it looked absolutely different, and this is what it looks like now. That is literally my choice of filming right in front of. This is actually the accent wall in my bedroom. Let's go ahead and look at what the bedroom looked like before and where it is right now.
As you see, the room was absolutely boring. It had gray/white walls. There was dinosaur on the wall, dandelion wires, as you see. They started the painting project and they stopped halfway. The closet looked hideous and the list is super long. I really knew I had to do something. And the first thing I started with, as you might already know, painting the walls. I had to draw Furniture_Makeover because I always do that at every wall that I work on. I started with a plain slate wall, white wall everywhere until I knew what exactly I wanted. After painting 3 of the 4 walls in white, I decided that I needed to do an accent wall on the 4th wall. As you see on the top left, there is this box. It's the AC unit, which I'm not able to remove. So I had to use it as a functional way rather than just an extra space in the room that I don't want. I then painted the frame of the door in black, as you see. The hallway that I have over there is all black and white, and all the frames were black, so I wanted to match it, and I wanted every room in my house to have black, white, and brown, which is why I selected the colors that I've selected so far. This is Behr Dynasty Behr that I use for the interior, and it's a matte kind, and I love it. It's such a great quality, does not scratch, dries very well, and makes the brush marks disappear. It just settles the color. I next started painting the accent wall in black, as you see, and on the top where you see the white line, I had a cable there that just was dangling from one end to the other. We went ahead and cut the drywall, shoved the cable, covered it, and then painted it. Before I painted it, I went ahead and sanded it really smooth that it blended in with the wall, and you will never tell that there used to be anything up there. I love this wall so much, and it's the reason why I'm filming right in front of it right now. After the wall dried beautifully, as you see, I went ahead and started adding the wooden pieces. They are 1x2s. I chose just a random design and went ahead and made sure they're all 45-degree angle cut. I grabbed the piece and just put it wherever it fit until I landed on a design that I loved. And once I saw that I had enough, I stopped cutting the pieces. Next, I installed a couple of lights in the room, and this was one of them. I love this light. I absolutely love it. It's a LED light that you just connect it to the electricity and it becomes piece of the wall. It's very fine. You don't have to have the actual holder behind it, and it brightened the space very much with the small light that it is. The next project I tackled was the closet in the bedroom. I went ahead and sanded it, cleaned it, and then I started painting it. I painted the doors in white and I started painting the frame in a black color just so that I can match everywhere in the house. And I love it. I did make an accident as I was painting the door in white. I touched 2 of the jackets in the closets in white paint, but I've done that so many times that it was super easy to clean and I moved on with my life. I ended up putting 2 coats of black and 3 coats of white for it to be the shade that I wanted without me needing to see the previous color. So The results are just beautiful. I love it. As for my most recent project was the entrance door. The door had so many scratches that it was literally peeling in some places. As you see, it had some paint on the left and the right, and the bottom had a lot of scratches that it was physically peeling. So I went ahead and peeled as much as I could, and I brought the orbital sander inside the room and sanded the entire door back and forth. And I filled in all the dents that was in the door and sanded them again until I was finally satisfied with what the door looked like for me to be able to paint it. This Ryobi orbital sander was amazing. It did not make any mess around the door, and I was able to sand indoor without making a mess or needing a mask. After every time I sand the door, I was wiping it and making sure that there is absolutely no more dust in there. And once it was finally dried, I started painting. This way I make sure the paint adhere perfectly on the door. When I painted the door, I used a brush to go on the surrounding of the door where the hinges were and the corners are, and then I used a roller to go through the remaining surfaces. As you see, I was just testing out the brush right there with one of the biggest stains in the middle of the door, but the rest I used the brush on the sides and the corners and the roller for the rest of the door. Usually I would record this process in a time lapse, but unfortunately I hit video instead. So enjoy some real-time video, but I would usually go a little bit faster than that. After a long day of sanding and painting, it was finally time for me to start cleaning up the mess I started and have the room ready for me to decorate the walls. While I was working in the bedroom, I realized that my dog was barking, so I went into the sitting room to see what's going on, and I learned that my dog is afraid of Santa. He's afraid of the little Santa statue under the Christmas tree, and he was barking like crazy. Finally, it was time for me to decorate, so I went ahead and hung this mirror at head level, I would say, eye level, for me to be able to use it as I walk by. So now this space is not as useless as it used to be. I then hang some picture frame above it just to add a little bit of coziness into the room. And I don't know if you noticed, but I love to have things symmetrical, which is why I had them placed exactly where they are. I also wanted the door to be functional as well, so I had this great idea. I got this mirror from Walmart. I believe it was $15, and I bought Velcro tape from Amazon. And basically, it just comes in little rectangles that you just have a side of tape and a side of Velcro. I put 4 on every side of the mirror from the side of the mirror, and then I put the other part on top of the Velcro to just seal it, and then I just placed it on the door where I wanted it to be, and that is it. It's permanently there. After the tape side of the Velcro was outward, I went ahead and placed the mirror and only touched the top part of the mirror, and I used the leveling device on top of the mirror to make sure it's perfectly leveled. When I placed the mirror, I made sure that the top of the door into the mirror equals the same amount of space between the bottom of the mirror to the floor, and same thing from the right side to the mirror and the left side of the door to the mirror, just so it's exactly in the center. And it worked out perfect because I'm able to see my entire body standing in front of this mirror. So I have a full-length mirror for $15, which was amazing. Next, I tackled this plain wall above the dresser by the bed because it's the largest wall in the room and it had absolutely nothing. And I had this beautiful painting of a pear that I thought would be perfect right there. I do believe that in the future I will get a larger frame in this room, but in the meantime I'm very satisfied with what I have. And I later decided to design and bring some fun to the dresser by placing a lamp on top of the dresser as well. Overall, this is what this corner looks like in my room, and I'm satisfied.
For the bedroom and where it is right now, let me share with you a few tools that were very necessary for me to get this job done. First of all is the ring light that's holding the phone right now. It's a tripod, it has multiple dim lights, and it's beautiful. It holds the phone very well, and it came with a clicker for me to start and end the video from right here instead of going right there. Second is the Ryobi sander that I use inside the video. Usually with orbital sanders you need gloves, masks, and glasses to protect yourself, but with this one it has such great suction and this bag collects the dust beautifully that I really didn't need to clean anywhere but maybe just right under the door, which is extremely impressive, especially if you deal with orbital sanders. This was great, and it's not wired, it's battery. So that is that, and it will also be linked on below. Finally, well not finally, but I also use the leveling device, which is very important for me. I cannot sit anywhere where I can see a crooked clock or a mirror, so everything that I hung is completely leveled. The picture frame, the mirror, the other picture frame, the other mirror, and you get it from there. And finally, let me share with you this one. So I ordered this from Amazon. It's a Velcro magic. So it comes like this, and those are small rectangles. Each side, it's not like a regular Velcro tape where it has two sides in the male and female. Each piece is both. So all you need to do is remove the thread, which is the tape side. I stick it on the mirror, and then I open the other one and I stick it on this side. And then later I remove the tape and put it on a wall, and it has such great grip. It's supposed to carry 25 pounds each, and this is 100 pounds on a mirror that doesn't weigh 20 pounds, so it's staying there for good. Those are all the material that I wanted to share with you. Other than that, definitely the paint, Behr. Oh my god. The white paint was from Behr. I did even better with the black one and picked Dynasty. It's literally one coat is all you need. Such great pigment. It covers everything that you need, especially with the black one. I mean, it's usually easier with a darker color, but this was perfect. And then finally, with my 1x2s, I shared with you in a previous video, but I will share again. This was a 2x6. The 1x2s each was for $3.80. This was $8 for a 2x6, which we cut into all these three pieces. So I only spent $8 rather than $50. This entire makeover didn't cost me a lot, and on the next video I'll just share with you how much everything costed me and how much an entire bedroom makeover cost. If you have any question, please comment below. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Also, if you'd like to see more of me, follow me on Instagram at furniture_makeover. You'll be able to see the stories of me doing everything day by day. I share step by step. I answer questions literally hours after you ask them, and I look forward to be your friend. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video next week. Have a great day.